Election day in the U.S. has finally arrived, and among concerns that surround the outcome include the threat of keeping the integrity of the results secure when it comes to various cyber attacks. According to the official websites of the Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency, or CISA, fair and free elections are a hallmark of American democracy. The American people's confidence in the value of their vote is principally reliant on their confidence in the security and resilience of the infrastructure that makes the nation's elections possible. Accordingly, an electoral process that is both secure and resilient is a vital national interest and one of CISA's highest priorities. But as voters go to the polls, the truth and fairness of the electoral process is overshadowed by malicious cyber actors who are taking full advantage of technology. ForeignPolicy.com recently published a special report warning that the U.S. faces ongoing security threats such as disinformation campaigns, data breaches, and ballot tampering in an effort by foreign adversaries to erode the integrity of the democratic process. Russia, Iran, and China are countries all named with recent activities aimed at interfering with the U.S. elections by creating doubt and sowing division among citizens in the United States. National Counterintelligence and Security Center Director William Evanina warned that each of these three countries had a preference between President Donald Trump and former Vice President Joe Biden. She said in her statement, "We assess that Russia is using a range of measures to primarily denigrate former Vice President Biden," also adding that some Kremlin-linked actors are also seeking to boost President Trump's candidacy on social media and Russian television. Evanina also stated, "We assess that China prefers that President Trump, whom Beijing sees as unpredictable, does not win re-election." And as for Iran, she said, they are driven by a perception that President Trump's re-election would result in a continuation of U.S. pressure on Iran in an effort to foment regime change. According to intelligence and election security experts, a significant difference from the 2016 and 2018 elections is that this time, the assaults on the election will not end when the polls close. Instead, they say the attacks will persist, likely until at least the presidential inauguration on January 20th, 2021. As if all of this grim news about foreign adversaries attacking our democratic election were not enough, other nefarious cybercriminals are also taking advantage of the elections by using phishing campaigns, such as posing as legitimate voter websites or fake voter registration organizations, as lures to steal personal identifiable information. Victims are tricked to providing information such as name, date of birth, mail address, email address, social security numbers, and driver's license information. The current climate of political strife and social unrest has portrayed the U.S., which was once a pillar of democracy in the West, as a country now in disarray with a government at odds with the citizens under it. Foreign entities likely see this as a prime opportunity to further exacerbate the situation and promote their own agendas while gearing up to challenge the U.S. as a world leader. CISA also has a Countering Foreign Influence Task Force that is charged with building national resilience to foreign influence activities. The task force does this by helping the American people and the Department of Homeland Security stakeholders understand the scope and scale of influence activities targeting elections and critical infrastructure, and by enabling them to take actions to mitigate risk associated with foreign influence operations. On the 23rd of October, CISA's Countering Foreign Influence Task Force released a graphic novel that can be downloaded for free from their website that communicates the dangers and risks associated with dis- and misinformation campaigns. The plot shows how threat actors capitalize on political and social issues, especially around election cycles, to plant doubt in the minds of targeted audiences and steer their opinion. It is no secret that foreign adversaries and other opportunistic cyber criminals are lurking and waiting to take advantage of technology to not only influence and disrupt elections, but steal personal information of their victims. Remember that knowledge is power, and the truth may not always be what it seems. In Las Vegas, Nevada, Lori Jarvina, Eagle News. We live in interesting times.